Our sign language interpreter doing the voicing is Wanjangede. Let us focus on our news. President William Ruto has underscored the critical role of the blue economy in promoting sustainable food production and enhancing national food security as Kenyans prepare to host a major marine conference next March. Speaking on the sidelines of International Summit in Japan, President Ruto emphasized that harnessing Africa's vast maritime resources is essential for ensuring sustainable agricultural practices and reducing food deficits. He highlighted that the strategic and sustained use of marine resources can significantly impact food security and add value to the agricultural sector. In line with this vision, the President pointed out the significant challenges posed by post-harvest losses, particularly in the fisheries sector, and stressed the importance of developing cold storage facilities and improving fish landing sites. In line with this vision, President Ruto also acknowledged Japan's commitment to supporting youth engagement in agriculture, which aims to attract younger generations into sector traditionally dominated by older farmers.
In the upcoming summit will be on making sure that there is sustainable use of our ocean resources in a manner that benefits not just matters of food security in our continent, but also gives the opportunity for value addition. Our focus is on enhancing productivity, making sure that we have the right seeds, we have correct application of fertilizer, enhancing mechanization, and also promoting irrigation. We are working on how we can also do restocking of some of the areas that sometimes suffer from overfishing. And so there is a whole of ecological sustainability.
And on our next news item, in a stern warning, Interior and National Administrative Cabinet Secretary Kipchumba Murkomen has cautioned Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua against inciting violence and disrupting peace upon his return to the country this Thursday. Speaking to the press in Nairobi, CS Murkomen stated that the government will not tolerate any actions that lead to the destruction of property or a breach of public order. He warned that Gachagua will be arrested if his political activities on that day contribute to any form of chaos. The warning comes amidst heightened political tensions, with Gachagua's allies planning a grand welcome for him upon his return from an official trip abroad.
The last time he was around, and there were so many goons in the term of protests, we were very prepared, and every other minute the National Police Service is prepared to protect citizens and their property. We, of course, are aware of those elements of threatening disruptions, threatening football, threatening all these other issues. I need to say that we will take legal action.
Murkomen also says the government will closely monitor the country.
There's an environment as a result of his coming back to the country. Let me say that the security sector is prepared to deal with any insecurity.
And on to our next news item. Leaders of the nurses union in Machakos have refuted claims by Governor Wavinya Ndeti that their ongoing strike is politically motivated. The nurses, who have downed their tools over dispute concerning the implementation of their collective bargaining agreement, held a press conference to address the governor's accusations. They insisted that their strike is purely about their welfare and rights as workers and not influenced by any political interests. The union leaders challenged Governor Ndeti to address the core issues of their dispute, which include delayed salaries, promotions, and the non-remittance of statutory deductions. They maintained that they are ready to return to work once the county government fulfills its part of the agreement.
Since we came to power, this maneno ya strikes haijakuwa, lakini tunaona saa hii imeanza. Mayambo request, upande wetu tuko na roho safi. We are coming to negotiate with clean hands. Na wao vile vile waangalie uchumi yetu, tutafanya maendeleo ama tutajilipa. So tuangalie hayo maneno, tukae chini tuzungumzie, hiyo county yetu isonge mbele. Since Governor ourselves is now getting involved, please let's pray tuone nini itatokezea katika yale mazungumzo. Lakini either serikali ama our officials, we are determined to solve this matter, we move forward. Lakini tusiweke siasa ndani.
And on to our next news item. The Yala Swamp community members on Tuesday took to the streets demanding the immediate halt of operations by an investor currently engaged in sugarcane farming in the wetland. The demonstrators, who marched to the investor's premises within the swamp and later marched to the lands offices as well as the county commissioner's office in Siaya town, demanded that the government facilities return to former investor. Carrying twigs and placards, the residents lamented that the current investor, Lake Agro Limited, has added no economic value to them and the region as it transports all the raw materials for processing outside the county and does not employ locals. Led by Bernard Magele, alias Shooter bin Shooter, the residents alleged that current investor fraudulently acquired the lease for the Yala Swamp in 2022.
My name's Stua bin Stua. Today is a D-Day. A D-Day because we have written so many letters towards the officers in the county government and National Land Commission. This is another day. We are today come here. There was a list that right was given on 9th December 2022. And that list was fraudulently given to him because they did not follow the correct channel that is supposed to be followed. The list was given without any legislation done in the assembly. The person who signed the list was the minister, who is not the accounting officer in the ministry. So we are today ordering the Registrar General of Siaya County Lands, Bwana Mutua, to revoke that list within 14 days. Failure to, the law will take its course. And again, today we have come here also to serve Rai with the revocation notice that he should leave this area because he required a lease in a fraud way. It is not for the correct channel because the land is for community, and the real legislation that was supposed to be done in the county assembly of Siaya was not done. So he came fraudulently. So we are today ordering Rai to pack and go. Yes. To pack and go. And from here, We are heading to Rice's office to present the revocation notice to him, and we also walk to the county headquarters to present the revocation notice to Bwana Mutua, who is the Registrar General of Lands in Siaya.
I'm Christine Olwach. I'm from Malego Kadenge. I want to appeal to all our leaders to support us so that Dominion can come back. We as the community, we have seen the advantages of Bajas Calvin as a Dominion president. So we are appealing to all our leaders to make sure that Dominion comes back. We as the community, we don't have any other option. We are only going to support Dominion or support Dominion or support Dominion.